Merck and Moderna. How about that?
I like Moderna.
You like the idea of a
personal
personalized vaccine for cancer? Well, they're getting closer, at least it would seem, because this morning we do have Merck exercising essentially an option. They've had an agreement in place since 2016, Merck and Moderna, under which they were jointly develop and commercialize personalized cancer vaccines pursuant to the terms of an existing collaboration and, as I said, licensing agreement. It's called mRNA 4157. I won't go through all the numbers, but it's being evaluated in a combination with Keytruda, of course, Merck's key anti-cancer therapy. And they are going to pay Moderna $250 million to exercise the option on this. Again, they put this collaboration agreement in place back in 2016, but they are taking the next step here in 2022. Perhaps a sign that they think there's some hope for it. Moderna shares obviously responding quite positively. Merck, as we pointed out in recent sessions, has been strong, as it has all year long.
Yeah, it's been a great stock.
Up almost 19%.
Remember, the drug stocks have been really good. These are, look, the companies, traditional companies, for when you go into recession, continue to act well. When I was at the J.P. Morgan healthcare conference a few years ago, which is such a great conference, I met Dr. Stefan Bancel in the hall. I had him on.
The man who runs Moderna.
Yeah, and he said, look, I'm developing vaccines that could be revolutionary, personal cancer vaccines.
Yep.
I really think I can do a lot of vaccines. And I said, well, I'll put you on. And he said that. I was like, yeah, sure. And then in February of 2020, he comes up with a vaccine right at the depth of COVID. He came up with a personalized, he came up with something for COVID. I think this man is so underestimated. I think the stock is so underestimated.
You do?
Yes, I do.
It's obviously come down a great deal.
It's extraordinary.
By the way, what we are talking about here is, again, something that is designed to stimulate an immune response by generating T-cell responses based on the mutational signature of a patient's tumor. So personalized to the
and not hopeful
to the mutational signature of that individu's tumor.
Just look, the man.
That's the future.
Bancel is extraordinary. Look at that chart; is so bad. Does that trump the personal cancer? The fact that Trump this chart's so bad. Can I just say that this company, Carl, this company is so different because it's this mRNA. Because the man Bancel is such a dreamer who is executing on his dream. And a personal cancer, I lost my mom to cancer. And the idea that there could have been something that would have saved her, I mean, what would it's unbelievable. She died very young. And I just always thought, I remember going to Memorial and just saying, don't you have anything for my mom? And a doctor, who's actually a very mean guy, said, no, I got nothing for her. I said, well, be a little more genteel. But I do think that this is it. This is what you can say is, look, this is my run of genes. This is my gene map. What do you have for me? And Moderna is going to say, well, we see this pattern before. We've got something for you. And I think the stock doesn't reflect his genes.
Yeah, it's a big move. Definitely the biggest S&P gainer this morning. Other than that, it's all Pepsi's and Cokes and Kimberly-Clark's.
Well, the Kimberly-Clark, the raw costs are going to go down for them, too. Coca-Cola, I think James Quincy's going to do a fantastic job. Whenever you can do double-digit growth, even if it is inflation. Remember, aluminum can and plastic are going to come down. We don't know when he put his hedges on, so to speak. But these are good stocks, and I know Norwegian's not a recession stock. I was on Norwegian last week. I think they're doing incredibly well because they told me they're doing incredibly well, and Frank Del Rio's CEO is really good. But the fact is, David, if you're going to recession, you buy Kleenex, you buy Coca-Cola.
And luxury handbags.
And luxury handbags.